Thank you for stopping by, checking me out on my channel. Today we're going to take a look at the plants I got behind me and give you an update from yesterday and or from the last time you've seen it. And then we're going to grab some wood, cut it to length, start to frame out this little netting area that I'm building for this season, because it's only 77 and it's hot out here now, so I can't imagine coming to sit in the garden inside that greenhouse. So no, we're not doing that. I'm gonna just leave it netted until the fall. When it starts to get cool, then I'll go ahead and turn it to a greenhouse, and I'll probably use some 9mm plastic and some of those wavy plastic roof shingles. I don't know what you call them, I gotta look it up, but the clear ones for the roof. That way the snow doesn't sit up there. So I'm gonna do, I'm thinking 7 foot in the front, and then have it raised up behind me so that it's either 8 foot. I'm still deciding, so you know, it's that Gemini thing, but we'll go ahead and get ready to take a look at the plants here in a moment. Okay, today everything is looking pretty good. The only thing that I can say is over there, that cucumber, it's seen better days, I'm imagining. Hold on, sorry about the shaking. I'm trying to get it without having to bend over. It's seen better days. That's the only gripe I have. The tomatoes down there are looking great. They're loving the light of the day. Of course, the celery's there. And then, what else we got down there? The black seed lettuce. The cucumbers there with the true leaf, that little spade looking leaf. And then you got the butter crunch lettuce over here. It's looking wilty right now, so it's probably been out in the sun too long. But they are at the point to where I just leave them out. So right now we get these guys some breeze going on here. So that they don't sweat totally out. And let's take a look and see if there's any progress since, oh, look at that, the black seed lettuce, he's popping out there. That says black seed on top, but that doesn't look like black seed in there. That looks like a tomato or something there. I can't see because the light's on the camera, but I'm gonna have to take that out and double check that. Cucumber's still not doing anything yet, but let me see how warm these bottles. Oh yeah, these bottles are super warm, so they're gonna hold the heat for the night. Hopefully these peas start to set off, because their containers are nice and warm. All the containers are pretty much nice and warm, and the water stays cooler than warmer than the dirt would. So it should be all right here. Look at these guys, were all laying down yesterday, but now they are all standing up. Those are the beginning of cabbages there. There's like four or five of them there to separate. That's the cabbages. Tomatoes here. Yeah, everything looks to be doing pretty good. Things are growing, getting fuzzy on the tomato. Zoom back out, sorry. So, you know, everything's looking good. There's some progress. Let me see if there's anything with this, nothing with the eggplants or tomatoes yet. Besides, we just looked at this yesterday. I didn't expect miracles to happen. And they're only sitting in normal temperature water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting this wood, and then whatever my final cuts are, that's the size it's going to be. Just the back is going to be taller on this side, and then shorter on this side. So let me measure this out, get the 6 foot cut for the two for the width here, and then my length is going to be 8 foot, and I'm still undecided on the height of this back side and the front side, so I'm gonna do that last. But and then depending on how much I get done, I will see if I start putting some of it together. Well, that's what I have so far. I put the frame down. The frame is 6 by 8, 6 feet across, 8 feet long. The height is 8 feet, and I think I'm gonna just leave it at 8 feet and then cut it down later. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting on the last 2 posts here. Yes, I should have laid it down and then stood it up. I know, but I'm a Gemini. I do things my way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these last 4 in, and then tomorrow I'll probably come out and finish this up. Okay, right here is what I have now. I decided to leave this on so I could put like net down or shade down if need be, and that will also cover back there, and this beam a little lower because I can always change all of this later, so that I could put netting here and I could just walk in and out. So I still have to do that side over there, but I'll try to give you an idea what I was going for here. So that'll be hanging over on both sides, measured. It is leveled. I already made sure that I put the leveler on it. The ground's not level, but at least everything's all lined up. So I'm gonna go put on those other ones, this across the other side, and then the ones across the middle, and we should be wrapping it up here. Okay, so for right now, I reached my limit. I got the across the top on both sides here. I got the base. The problem is it's the way I built it, the bottom up. These need to be tied, which I'll probably do tomorrow. I'll tie them off and pull them together so that I already pre-drilled the screws here and over here. So all I have to do is line it up and drill them in, because I'm doing this by myself. So I did that on that side as well. So for right now, I guess, let me see if I can get you guys a better angle. Still working in the yard, still working on stuff, but so far this is it's 81 inches high. It's 6 feet wide, but I left this top part across here at an 8 by 8. So you can see I got that all nice and tight in here. So it is essentially done. I try to cap off the ends that was the exposed shaved wood. Like on this end, I would like to have done it on this side, but I couldn't, and it's getting dark out here, so I'm gonna wrap this up. But I couldn't do it because I don't have enough of these poles, and then I have the middle stud. You know what? Maybe this will go easier if I put the middle stud in. But the middle stud is just regular wood, as opposed to, I mean, for all intents and purposes, for storing the buckets and things like that, and maybe a chair and a small table to sit in here with me while or a little desktop, because I thought I was going to keep this here, but this is a bit too big. Even though I could put the buckets around it, they're stackable. I did want to I did want to try to get this done today, and then maybe, who knows, all that is a skid on top of that box. It's basically upside down. So I could just cut that in half and have 2 little side tables, or make them stackable so it'll be a little taller. I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but I did want to just give you guys a brief update on today's projects. Woodworking, yes, it is level. I don't care how it looks, it is level. it's just tilted because of the ground, but I made sure that level bubble was level straight on. So thank you guys for staying by. We'll watch the progress. Hopefully I get out here tomorrow and get some more of this done. Ow, I gotta put all these tools away. I got a bunch of tools behind me, and the 2 8 cross what are those, 2x4s? Yeah, the cross 2x4s that's going to go across the middle beams on both sides of here. I'll probably put those up tomorrow. Alright, trying to get a better view on everything so I could get an idea for what needs to be done tomorrow. I'm very happy with what time is it? See how many 2.5 hours I spent out here. I'm very satisfied. So I can't really complain too much, but it is level. I leveled it. The frame's just leaning, so it is what it is until I get the top posted. And then that at the bottom of the steps, I gotta get that 2x6 across there, and then that'll look really nice once all is said and done. So good luck. To me tomorrow. Sorry for I'm tired. I got everything cleaned up. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. This day 2 of the construction of the net/greenhouse garden we have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my progress I have so far. I did get that wooden beam up across the middle. It's not tight, but I'm going to show you what I did to get it there. Okay, so what we have is in order to get it all flush and lined up, I had to grab a ladder to hold it on the one side, and I do have the leveler up there, and it's all level all the way around till we get to this corner over here, because it slopes down. But this one right here is all level. So we got this beam in, and as you can see, I put the ladder out, and I just set it down there. And also one of the privacy fences came in today. The 5x26 came in, so I'm gonna wrap half of that and get that out the way too. Hopefully before it rains, because it looks like the sky's getting ready to fall. So let me get moving. Okay, we got her all put together. Both sides completely, the whole thing's completely plumb. Yes, I checked. I'm a narcissist. I checked with the leveler over here on the table. I checked each corner and the middle. It's all square and level. So all we're waiting for now is the netting. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move this sub fence here and put the privacy blocking up across here. And that'll give a better look to my videos. But this is the progress. So now I just got to get the plastic, put the netting on there, and once I get the netting on, then we'll go ahead and wrap the bottom in netting to cover the concrete to keep the insects out, because right now that box is full of some colored of amber reddish colored ant. And yeah, I wanna box them out of there. So I'm going to lay down the plastic to kill anything that's coming through that crack under there. Then I'm going to put the netting on, wrap the whole thing in netting just for the spring and the summer. That way I can sit out here, and then in the fall I'll wrap it. But as you can see on the top, I left those posts out so I'll be able to drop a sun curtain, because as you can see, it's still a lot of sun back here in the night, because this tree isn't fully bloomed yet, and that weed that's right here in our midst usually covers this backyard, so I'm gonna have to trim that, so on, etc. And then I want to get the plastic shingles to go across the top, that way these branches don't grow down into the garden, and see how it goes. So I'm gonna prep this area here off camera and maybe get that cut down and moved over to a section where I'm not going to place any. And then See if I can get it to wrap all the way around to that little corner right there. So bear with me. Be right back. Finish setting up everything down from that to down. We'll take a look at the plants in a little bit, but right now I got them open. I forgot to open them earlier, and of course they needed some oxygen down there. So some of the plants are getting the leaves are getting a little yellow because I'm paying more attention to the other projects than I am to the actual thing I'm working for. So down this area, I laid out the privacy gate. So I'm gonna take the green one down, and then we're just gonna block all of this off now, and we'll go from there. So for right now, we're just gonna take that down, and be back in a minute. Tuning back in, we got a lot accomplished today. We got that done. We went ahead and put that Temu side privacy fencing in. I need to, the wife says, paint the gate white that's in the middle of there that I'm going to use for the trellis for the cucumbers and tomatoes to grow up. She said to at least paint it white, and then I need to brace it more. But right now it's starting to get dark. It's already 7. I probably got a little more time that I can get in here. But as you can see, it's looking a lot nicer. And then once I get the netting, which should be by the weekend, I'm hoping, but it's supposed to rain the next 2 days. That's why I took the time to get as much done as possible. And this is while I'm down in here. It's a nice view. That's the alleyway that I need to finish down there, but it goes back to about right there. There's about another 15 feet back there that needs to be covered. But I'm just going to use that old green one for that area because that's not part of the Zen area because nobody goes in that area. Then the one that I get tomorrow, I'm going to put across here. Or tomorrow, or whenever it comes. I'll put that across there. So back here will all be looking like this. So I'm going to put all of this stuff away. Then we'll take a look at it without everything out here. And let's see. What we got. I use just simple old zip ties to hold it up for now, and then when I'm done it's still going to be held with zip ties. I'm a firm believer of extra everything. I overdid the screws in here. I just overdid everything because I can hang from this now. I can actually, if I could do pull-ups, I could do pull-ups from here. I'm literally hanging from my body on this thing right now, and it's freaking good. So I'm quite fond of that. While we're sitting in here having our cup of wine or something, because the wife actually came out here, which is shocking. She came out here because she thought I needed help putting these 2x8s up. She thought I needed help, so she was coming out to help me, but I grabbed the ladder. I towed one nail in down there so that I could at least pivot this end up, screw this in tight up here. And then after this was tight, I went back down there, tightened all the screws up on that end. Then I held this end together and went ahead and tightened that up too. So, and I just did the same thing on both sides. So the wife says to paint this gate white, which is the old gate that used to be connected across this back, but I cut it down because the contractor who worked on the house, he put up this nicer gate, but he did a shitty job, crappy job. So what I did was I tie wrapped everything so it's all just hanging nicely, and then I'll still have easy access to my box. I'm gonna borrow my friend's bolt cutters, cut the rest of this fence down that I don't need on each edge, because down on this side, see, I have a lot of overhang, so I'll ask him to borrow those tomorrow. I should have them by Friday and then be done with them to take them back on at the end of the week. At the beginning of the week. I'm gonna have a 2x4 that goes up all the way up. Oh Zoom out. Well, that is zoomed out. That goes up in the middle for support. But yeah, for now, I'll cut the video, clean this up so we can see what it looks like when it's all clean. Alright, I got everything nice and clean now for our last bit of zenning today. I'll paint the steps when I finish the other project because I gotta fix the floor and everything by my back door, bottom of my house. I'm hoping it rains but dries up by the weekend so I can get that portion all taken care of. And then you guys can have a view from my start to finish or start to this point. I'm still not sure if I'm going to block that off and add mulch on this side that starts the alley. But I still got to finish bleaching and cleaning the steps. I mean, you should have seen these things. There's algae everywhere. But either way, there it is, the full look, outside view. And then we'll take a look when the netting is there. But what we'll do now is let me get this door closed. See how much of a better view this is, man? And once I get that other one, which should, like I said, they ship my packages in 3 different shipments, which is ridiculous. And I could have had all of that done today, man. I'm super stoked. We'll take a look at the veggies real quick. As I said before, this lettuce is starting to turn a little yellow. And I believe they got some good roots on them. But it's starting to turn yellow because when I go to work, I leave this closed all day. So maybe I should come out early and open them. Tomatoes down there. All the lettuce is looking a little funky right now. But I have faith that all of this is going to recover. There, I even look in here. Nothing on the onion yet. Nothing on the cucumber yet. Or is it? Let me just pick that up and see if there's anything going on in there. Nope, still nothing yet. Is that dry? Oh no, that's dry. What is going on here? Well, that bites. Let me make sure the rest of these. Okay, those are wet. That's what that's doing really good. But the lettuce always starts out pretty good, and then everything goes to crap later. That's good. Oh no, this is cabbage, and it is the dry. So, yeah, I got it at a little angle so that Rockwool will suck up some of that moisture for it. The cabbage. Yeah, I better check all of these now. Make sure they're wet. I was just out here yesterday, but I didn't really pay too much attention. Oh, that poor baby. He's probably not coming back, but... Oh, as you can see, the backside of this, yeah, after I cut it, I'll spray paint this either. It's probably going to be like a silver, a Rust-Oleum paint, so I could just spray over this without having to do a whole lot of work. Yep, ADD, hold on. That looks good. That's black seed lettuce. This is spinach. It's not doing too great. And that spinach is just now sprouting. I'm sorry, it's late and I'm just rushing through this. And cucumbers. They are not doing too good in here for some reason. So I pulled it up, but it's still not ready to pop that seed off yet, so I put that back. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this up. Close that up for now. And I just got some new neighbors, which is cool. They just moved in over here. That's the only house that somebody could possibly live next to me, of course. But they just moved in over there, and I hope they're cool. And I ordered some lights for out here and stuff like that. And I'll try to zen it off some more. And I'll probably get some more mulch or something. But for not right now, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe, please.